Shalom. Shalom, giving our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi Bahashem, Harakah Kwadash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. Alright, coming back at you with another lesson. Line backing up my yesterday video, Galatians chapters 5 and 22, the fruits of the Spirit. And if we stay locked into the Spirit, we will have cause for joy. Deliverance, which is ultimately deliverance from bondage. Romans 8. I want to get into some of this meat, man. Abaratazar. Just hit some of these bullet points, as we like to do. Abaratazar. See where the Spirit takes us, man. Romans chapters 8 and 1 says, there is therefore no condemnation to them which are in Yashawashi Mashiach, who walk not after the flesh but after the Spirit. Self-explanatory. For the law of the Spirit of life in Yashawashi Mashiach have made me free from the law of sin and death. For the most part, it's all self-explanatory, yeah. So we're gonna go in this hit some of these points here. Yeah. Our victory in a Mashiach, in the Hebrew, anointed one. Anointed or anointed one. So there's victory, man. Like I was going in, in the spirit of Baratazar. I'm gonna go in the spirit again. Our victory in a Mashiach, which is victory over the triumph and victory over our enemies. Sirach 25 and 7. Yeah, the joy is in seeing the fall of our enemies. That's where a lot of the joy gonna come from. And even now we having, flashbacks and premonitions and prophecies, what we can see coming to pass of the enemies falling. Bit by bit or brick by brick, this kingdom is getting pulled down before our very eyes. So, as I said yesterday, we're going to have cause for joy. Stay locked into the Spirit, man. Reading on. For the law of the Spirit of life in a Mashiach have made us free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak. All right, people talk about keeping the laws, and we know who we're referring to. Who always mention the laws, which, yeah, there's benefits in keeping the laws to the best of our abilities. Like the 10 Commandments, there's about 113 laws altogether. But there's benefits in keeping it. But let me read on. Yeah. For what the law could not do. So, yeah, it's self-explanatory. What the law could not do, in that it was weak. It's weak. Right? The law, it was weak. Through the flesh, God sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh. So our victory ain't going to come through keeping the laws. Our victory going to come, which has already been laid down, through Yahawashi's flesh. That's where our victory going to come, and it's coming now. Stay locked into the Spirit, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Right? And ultimately, we endure to the end, man. That's where the Spirit's going to give us the strength, the elect we're talking about, to endure to the end. And the Most High has given his elect from creation, from the beginning, the spirit of endurance. Abaratazar, read on. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. Yeah, so even if we wanted to keep all the laws, 113, even if we wanted to, we couldn't. The flesh wouldn't allow us to. But for the most part, we do what we can to the best of our ability. But we couldn't do it perfectly. That is why we're reflecting on and meditating on, and we're grateful for Yahweh. Ultimately, Yahweh, we're grateful for that because he, as I read earlier, man, we've been set free from that condemnation of the law because it was weak. Yeah, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his son, so in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh. Self-explanatory here. Yeah, we don't have to go back and forward with these naysayers and scoffers. All we got to do is just read the precepts, man. Smash it. It smashes them. Yeah, Hebrews 4 and 12, man. The word is powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword. Read on. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God. Yeah, man. You see, let me read 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can it be. So then, that they that are in the flesh cannot please God, but they that are in the flesh, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit of a Mashiach, he is none of his. Right? And we know we're talking about, that's the 2/3, man. Yeah, the rebellious of our people, right? Going against the Spirit. Then they don't belong to him. Right? They are what you call bastards. Right? And the word bastard is in the dictionary. I've done videos on it. It's also in the scriptures in the Bible. So that's what the 2/3 are. They're none of his because they are against the Spirit. And if Yahushua be in you, the body is, and if Yahushua be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. But if the Spirit of him that raised up Yahushua from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up a Mashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwelleth in you. Right. That's why the glory all goes to Yahushua. Right? And Yahweh for sending his son. Yahushua. We have a quickening. We have a quickening of the mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwelleth in you. So the point is made, but I must be allowed to read on. I'm going to jump down to 17 to make the point. As a matter of fact, 16 makes the point. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. And if children, then is of God, is of Yahweh, and joint heirs with a Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, right, we're joint heirs with him. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also glorify together. If that we may also glorify together, if we suffer with him, we're going to glorify with him, man. So it's all self-explanatory, right? And that's why we're heralding that name. Stay locked into the Spirit. Continue to herald that name, glorify that name, sanctify that name. Prayer, right? And brothers are stressed in prayer. The elders and apostles are stressed in prayer, because prayer is ultimately the thing that's going to keep your communication open with Yahushua and glorifying his name naturally. Yeah, prayers that road, that open communication that's going to see you through Babel, this confusion time, the roller coaster, like I mentioned yesterday. Keeping the seatbelt, the spiritual seatbelt locked on. And if not, that's going to be amity with God. We want to be, what do we want to be? And if the children then is of Yahweh, is of God, and joint heirs with our Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also glorify with him. To be joint heirs, man. I must go in on this, Abu Razar. Yeah, the word here, couple of words here, Abu Razar. We're going to end off the video. Point is made, man. Stay locked into the spirit, and we will have cause for joy. Seeing the downfall of our enemies, we're seeing it now. That's why we're getting those feelings of joy, right? When we see how he intervened for us, past, present, and future, and the prophecies being revealed to us. Now we want to be glorified, man. We want to be heirs. Matter of fact, let's hit some of these other words here. That we suffer with him, that we may be glorified. So G4789. Joint is a follower, heir, a joint heir, one who obtains something assigned to himself with others, a joint participant. So yeah, man, that's a generosity. That's a generous move, man. That's a beautiful thing. That what the Most High went through, or what Yashawashi went through, Yahweh who sent his son, Yashawashi, what he went through, he's so generous, willing to share it with us. And he's the one that took the blunt of it. You can say the brunt of the brunt of it. For the most part, he took all of it. Through his stripes, it goes into that in Isaiah 53. As a matter of fact, he took all of it. Yeah, through his stripes we are healed. So, but yeah, you see, but joint is, yeah, one who obtains something assigned to himself with others, a joint participant. So that's the elect, all of his elect. Abba Ratazar, once again, Abba, Father, Ratazar, willing, man. That's why I keep saying that. Father willing, Abba Ratazar. That's us. Yeah, joint is together, heir with. Alright, joint together, heir with. That's a mouthful, that one. But yeah, we still you know. So we're in the runnings to sharing. Yeah, although we don't deserve it. The Most High, Yahweh sent his son so that we can be joint heirs, followers, joint heirs. In the Greek there, and there you go. It's a mouthful, but we get the gist of that. Yeah, something assigned to himself with others, a joint participant. So he took the brunt. Isaiah 53, he took the brunt of it, but he's willing to share what he's been through, man. And that's why we herald his name. We magnify that name. We call upon that name. We praise his name, and we give thanks for the things he's given us, past, present, and future. Like I say, no matter how small it may seem, that's a beautiful thing that we are joint heirs. All the things that he's going to receive, he's going to give us part of it. We are participants of that. So we have calls. Stay in the spirit, stay locked in the spirit, and we will have calls for joy. Glorified together. Last one. G4888. Stay locked in the spirit. And I may have to keep saying that throughout the course of this video. And we will have calls for joy. It's the spirit that I'm in this, throughout the week that we just passed. We're in that festive season for the wicked. And we know that they're dead. This is what they live for. This is the only thing that they aspire to. We aspire to bigger and greater things, higher, greater things. Again, join ears with Yahweh. Ooh, meditating on that is I'll meditate on that, man. Yeah, approve together, to join in approval, to glorify together. Once again, just to drive the point home. Join ears to glorify, to share, to be approved, to join in approving, to glorify together. So that's all I want. That's all I want. Meditate on that, man. Abarazar, Akim. Hope it was edifying. Stay locked into the spirit, and we will have calls for joy, so that we can be joint heirs and receive the blessing, the undeserved kindness of the blessing through being a joint heir with Yashawashi. So that's all I need. Romans 8:17 says, if children, then heirs of Yahweh, and join heirs with Yahushua Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be glorified together with him. Once again, stay locked into the Spirit and we will have cause for joy. I want to give our praises to Yashawashi Messiah, the water to Yashawashi Messiah for the Spirit on me to do this video. And salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. We on to the next.